Big up yourself, graduates. Big up yourself. I see you all. Let's wait for more people to join the live. Let me just share the live 1 second. Remember to mark yourself on the register as soon as you come in. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know, my internet's being a bit slow today. Right. Yeah, man. That is shared. Waiting for my renters to make themselves present. In the meantime, hi, Inka. What's up? How is everybody doing? No, sir. What an eventful day today. I'm sure we're all paying attention. Guys, is my fan noisy? I've got my fan on, but I know it's extra hot tonight. I think the heating one for turn down, but it's a little bit warm. Long time in the space. Good evening, graduates. Good evening. Good evening. Tell me if my fan is too noisy. I will turn it off. Okay? Tell me if my fan is too noisy. I forget Marie says. Listen, no playing in class today. Today we have some serious things to talk about, right? Um, I've seen this comment in more than one place, and I'm wondering what is going on. Because I do not know for the life of me. Hold on there. I do not know for the life of me why it is that people think that this thing that's happening with Korra is actually fake. Some people genuinely believe that it's not real, whatever has happened, that she's making it up for likes and views, that it's about drama. I don't understand it myself. Um, and this is not a content creator that is needy for any such thing. Um, so I don't understand why it is that people have that impression of her. Yes, she is a proper social media personality. Um, and she tends to put everything on there. But to be honest, she has executed some self-control. Hold on. Let me just tag somebody because me not like get started without my interest. And them that used to be me being on at this time. But I thought I made it clear. All right. That was me. Right. Yeah, I don't know why it is that some people are thinking that Kora is pretending that it's all an act, that everything that she's doing is for likes, views, for drama. This is not a girl who needs that for her platform. And I don't see in any way, shape, or form how this is actually going to be helpful for Kora, considering that she's still in some custody difficulties with her ex. You understand? I don't think it is a worthwhile attempt at generating views because it makes her look as though she's a target. And therefore, it also makes her environment seem unsafe. And if her environment is unsafe, the man is in better standing to speak about the fact that he wants his kids. I don't see how she would make such a mistake because, hello, if they're coming after her, they may very well come after her in the presence of her children, right? All right. Hold on 1 second. Okay, girls are nice. On the reach. All right. I feel a bit more comfortable now. I mean, I wonder what you can sleep. Yeah. I mean, it's not other life now keep anyway. Not other life of importance. Now keep. Yeah, understand. All right, the class are full up now, so let me go and big up people in the class. Andreen, hello. Karen Thomas, I see you. Tina, so- Listen, when I tell you that that girl can bake, she can bake, yeah? Tina Bent. Oh, no, no, mix me up with nobody else. Me, I talk about my good, clean friend, Tina Bent, cut and cook cake. Please make sure that you follow her, right? And are they a good up cakes them? Her cakes are delicious, I'm telling you. I know that from experience. Natasha, big up yourself. Inka, I already hailed you, my member, big up yourself. Shirley, big up yourself. Karen Thomas, pick up yourself. Millicent Myers, pick up yourself. Raquel, I see you, blessed love. The Easy Jerk World, manners and respect. Who else? Who else am I seeing now? Lamore, hi, how you doing? Zig Fence. Zig Fence, what a name. I like that name. Beat the Zig Fence there. Hello, HDK and classmates, pick up yourself. Good night, my member Lynn. Good night. Blessed Thursday, Sheila Walker, pick up yourself. Look, you see this thing that happened with Korra? It is a serious, a lot of work that's out here in social media, right? So for those of you who are not aware, I'm sure most of you are, to be honest, that Korra Obidi, popular influencer, content creator, artist in her own right, was actually the victim of a criminal attack that took place in London outside of her flat. So she was leaving and on her way to a concert. And while leaving on her way to a concert, she encountered a female, a black woman. This is another part we're going in, one of our own, an actual East African, according to reports from her sister. And this East African woman was dressed in a hoodie. She then proceeded to attack Kora with a deadly weapon. Kora had to fend for her life. She fought her off with her bare hands and actually sustained minor injuries. She was also doused in a chemical which Kora believes to have been salicylic acid. Yes? So the woman only come to take her treatment. The woman come to disfigure. Which to me, whenever a female does that to another woman, that's a sign of jealousy. It's a sign of envy and bad mind. She wants to disfigure her so that she is not attractive to anybody else. Can you hear what I say? So I want you to listen, first of all, to the live from Nancy that was done recently, where Nancy is addressing what she considers to be the root cause of all of this. And I want you guys to tell me if you're going to hear anything familiar. And then we're going to go into how this is a great lesson for content creators, particularly those of us in the diaspora who tend to involve ourselves in a lot of back and forth, to and fro with other bloggers and content creators. Bear with me 1 second. I like the Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen, graduates. Thank you very much, Norma. Yes, yes. Like, make sure that you like. 125 of you are sat here, and I'm only seeing 39 likes. Come on, man, guys. Come on, come on. Don't make HTK have to pay for little likes, man, because that's the least you can get that free, you know. That is completely free. So please to like up the live. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. That's telling me that you can see my screen, right? Okay, so mark yourself present on the register and simply like the video as we proceed.
So,
Hold on. I don't know where this sound has gone. Are you guys hearing it? Because I am not. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pause the share. Let me sort out the song. Come in over to the please. Hold on, guys. I don't know what is happening with my sound. It's doing something foolish. I'm going to have to reconnect my Bluetooth. Yes, it's definitely the Bluetooth. That's the problem.
connected to read master comms.
All right.
Thank you, first of all. This is the fact I called the police.
Okay, that's
So,
better.
as I saw that.
Right, that's better. Can you see my screen and can you hear now?
So, yeah, I'm home now. Thank you. I'm still shaking. I just had to pour water all over my head, my cold water all over my head.
I had to reconnect my Bluetooth.
I can't understand what just happened. Thank you, first of all. This is for a fact I called the police as soon as I saw that, and they promised me they were going to be there in 2 minutes. I'm true to their word, they were there in 2 minutes. So
Good.
I'm grateful to the Met Police for putting my call through to London because they were very hasty about it this day. Oh God, you guys. So a black Kenyan or a black Sudanese or whatever, Ugandan, one of those countries, a black East African poured acid on my sister's face and tried to stab her in the UK. Oh my gosh. You know what, guys? I've been shaking. I was at the library when this happened. I I I cried my eyes out because I don't understand why. What type of hatred for someone you do not even know would make you do this? Why? So you want to unalive her, and then what will happen? The thing is, when this is and the only reason I'm coming live now is because there are 3 bloggers that have been getting messages about in this UK. You think that hate is content? I've never come online to threaten the life of another person in the name of, oh, because I don't like the way they live their lives. This girl is living her life without disturbing a soul. She doesn't come for anybody. She does not come for anybody. You people have turned attacking her to content, defaming her as content, destroying her gigs as content, lying on her as content, reporting her as content, trying to sabotage her family as content, destroying her business as content. This is where the hate has come from. And
I wonder if you guys are hearing how simple. I wonder if you guys are listening to the things that Nancy is saying and what it is that people are doing for content, right? So she's talking about the fact that they are defaming her name, they're going after her business, they're doing the most for content. We have heard this before.
This is just me telling you that now you have done your worst. You have done your worst. Like I'm shaking. I don't know. I don't know. I I don't know. I don't know why a human being would do that to another human being. She was scared for her life. I had to stay on the call until the police came because she's a content creator. Because she's a content creator, living her life, documenting her life. That's the reason why you would come online and threaten her because you have been getting away with it. Not anymore.
Mm.
Not anymore. It's all fun and games, right? It's all fun and games. But now a human being's life is threatened. A human being's freedom is threatened. I'm shaking. I'm shaking because I genuinely was scared for my sister's life today. I was scared for her life. It's not funny. It's not funny. You guys in the UK, I know 3 of you in the UK. I'm now going to make it my life. I am now, it's now you have done your worst. Now you have done your worst. You have said, you have nurtured so much hate and put it out there and sent your minions out to do their worst. And now it has happened. It has happened.
How many times have you heard me speak about social media responsibility, about the dangers of weaponizing followers? Because it's clearly not one of the bloggers that have done this. They're aware of the fact that there are 3 bloggers in the UK who have targeted Kora. And it is clearly not those bloggers that have done it because obviously she would have recognized. This is an East African, be it a Sudanese, a Ugandan, or a Kenyan, who has gone after her sister in this violent fashion. However, what she is saying is that the minions have been sent to go and do the worst. Big up yourself, Kamisha. I see you. Good afternoon, K Manners. Nadine Jackson, big up yourself. Charmaine, big up yourself. Suzette Buckner, big up yourself. So what I want to know is if we as Jamaican bloggers and content creators, are we paying attention to some of these dangers? Because I am hearing, listen, I don't know if you realize that I've gone very quiet. Because really and truly, I'm sick of it all. And when I'm saying that I'm sick of it all, don't think that I'm sick of it from just one particular camp. It is everywhere. The constant going after people, the constant cyber attacks, the constant arguing, the constant negative energy is draining. I don't know if Una find it draining, but I find it draining. It's not really now a matter of whether or not it's about the right or the wrong. Because I'm not debating that, nor am I justifying, nor am I defending. I'm saying it is so repetitive that you really wonder if it is the intention of bloggers who are doing this, to do exactly this kind of thing, to weaponize the minions, to go out to create damage. Look at how serious this has gotten to.
It's not okay. It's not okay for someone to just want to go out and be struggling for her life. It's not okay. It's not okay. If my sister wasn't strong and if she didn't hold on to that life, my sister would not be alive right now. She held on to that life like her life depended on it. She held on to that life. And this young one just was aiming for her stomach. Just wanted to dig it into her stomach.
Jesus.
Why? You don't know her from anywhere. You are East African. You don't know this girl from anywhere. She's
People, I saw the picture of the weapon. I can't. But what am I telling us say? I saw the thing. And this is just the blade, this not include the handle. The blade was this, right? It was this thing, an orange weapon. And the handle. Now look how Kora tiny. Kora is she's a petite Black female. Just imagine if that had done what it was meant to do. You know, sister, we would be singing a different tune tonight. Whoever it is that came out to do that never come intending to leave anything with breath in it. And she don't even know the girl personally.
The way so much hate to the point that I'm sure you're not even documented. You're not even documented. She was begging you, my queen. What did I do to you? Whatever I did to you, I'm sorry. She was begging you. You just wanted to put that knife in her stomach. You just wanted to put that knife in her stomach. But if you succeeded, this is no longer content. It's no longer content. You guys, I was shaking. I was looking for flight to go back to the UK. I left my sister in an apartment and I booked. Nobody has the location. Nobody. I had to call the police to send them straight down there. Thank God they went there on time. You stood there waiting for her to come out, and you tried to put that knife in her belly. You tried to put a knife in her belly for what? Because she's creating content, because you're jealous, because they sent you. What is your problem, UK? What is wrong with you, East Africans? What did this girl do to you? What did Kora do to you? Why are Kenyans, Gambians, whatever you do, why are you so hateful? Why do you hate this girl so much? What did she do to you? What did this girl do to you? Did she snatch? What did she do to you? Why? I was like, I don't know what, I didn't know, God. I was so scared. I was just thinking about, oh my God, I cannot. I am here grieving my father-in-law, and you people are there taking someone's life to come.
Yes, it was while she was in London with her sister that she lost her husband's father. Her father-in-law passed. So she went back home and left the sister on her own. You understand? She even did a video looking so distraught because she was clearly grieving, and apparently she was very close to that father-in-law.
You are taking a human being's life, threatening a human being's life to content. It's not funny. It is not funny. I'm shaking. I cannot. What will I tell my father? I put my sister in a room, told her goodbye, see you later in the US or see you in Nigeria, only for me to hear that my sister is attacked in front of a house because somebody, an African, a fellow Black woman,
yes. What are
you going to gain? They are using you against your Black sister. What are you going to gain from this state? You are taking it too far. Now now you are threatening her life. I'm shaking. You are threatening the life of somebody you don't know. This girl doesn't know you from anywhere. It's not funny. What is wrong? What did this girl do to you, East Africans? Why is it that all the people that hate her are from East Africa? Why? What did she do to you? What is it? What did my sister do to you? Please, you need to tell us now. I'm not comfortable. I can't find a flight to go back. I left my sister in safe hands. I booked a very expensive room in the penthouse for my sister to stay to catch her flight later. And you've gone there to try to unalive her. She was begging for her life. She was begging for her life. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, everybody now, you should stop this. It's not content. It's not content. It's not funny. Why? Please stop it. Why? She was begging for her life. My sister was dying. She was there begging for her life. You were trying to put a knife in my sister's stomach for 2 whole minutes. She fought for her life for 2 whole minutes. 2 whole minutes. She fought for her life. You tried to put that knife in her stomach. Why? 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm here. The only reason I'm making this video is to tell you that she hasn't done anything to you. She would never do anything to you. I don't know, God, she would never do anything to you. She has never done anything to anybody. These women in the UK, these women in the UK, she has never done anything to you. She has never done, I'm saying it several times, she has in any way reported you, stolen your husband, tried to take away your kids. She has never done anything to you. Hearing your sister cry and say that she was trying to stop someone from putting a knife in her stomach for 2 whole minutes. You need to stop. It's not now. Thank God she is okay, but you need to stop. I'm here to tell you, you need to stop. You need to stop now. I don't want to see any content in any way analyzing her life anymore. You have done the worst now. I'm going to come for you. You need to stop. You have been ignoring for so long. You have turned her life to content. You have turned her existence to content. She breathes. It's a topic for you. You have grown pages. You have made money. It's enough now. Because now her life is in danger. It's enough. That's enough now. That's it. You're done. I know the 3 of you in the UK. Start counting your days. You have done the worst that you can do. Yes, you can prove that, yes, you weren't there, but you have incited enough hate for it to happen. And that's enough now. That is okay. It's okay. This girl is Kenyan, or at least she or South Sudanese. She has that face. She's African.
They're very distinct looking. Very
what
distinct.
did Kora ever do to you? She has not even crossed to your country for once. This girl has not, she doesn't know you or your family. She doesn't know who the heck you are. But you told her that you were going to get her. And you held the knife for 2 hours, 2 minutes, trying to penetrate her stomach. Because of what? Because you're jealous of stars, or because you're jealous of her body, or because you're jealous of what? Because of what? I was in the middle of, I had to leave everything and find a way. My phone was dead. I stayed on the phone until my phone died. I just thank God for the UK police. I thank God for them. What would I have said? What would I tell my father? I put my sister in a room. And I left my sister in Belfast. And somebody online. Because
somebody just corrected me. She was Belfast, they were. So it's Belfast. So she never went back for the father-in-law. She went to go promote her cookware in Belfast. Okay, understood. All right. I guess it must have been too expensive a venture to lose opportunity. Okay.
Okay, they're supporting somebody for content against another person. It's scary. It's scary. You need to stop. This is me telling you now that this is the height. I am speechless. This is the height. Now. Yeah. Oh.
And tell such a feeling, you know.
I'm shaking. What will I tell my late mom? What will I tell my father that I came to the UK with my sister? Now somebody has seen it as content to go and attack her, threatening her life every day, reporting her to immigration, reporting her every move. And it's okay. Why?
It coming like this trip was cursed from the very beginning, because you remember that video about her being stopped at immigration and somebody had made a call. But graduates, we have heard this before. I just want to know if you mark things from the wall, you know. Every single thing that Korra Obidi is going through has happened to some of our most popular social media content creators in our diaspora. We don't hear them call immigration from people. We don't hear letter rights. Wasn't it rumored that such woman, I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm saying it was rumored. Notice my choice of language. Wasn't it rumored that such woman already sent people, got 99 Mountain View for the thing? I don't know if it's true. But all I'm saying is, The atmosphere is still very much amongst us at the moment, as though it's only a matter of time, God forbid.
I can't continue to ignore you people. I'm here to tell you to stop.
Yes, Alika Brata, somebody else already corrected.
Stop. I don't know if I was not young, I would have gone into a heart attack today. I would have, I can't believe this. Please stop. It's no longer content. I don't want to ever see you mention my sister's name or anything related to her, because I will make it my life's duty. I would make it my life's duty to bring you to justice. It's not funny. It's so painful watching your sister crying. Like she's crying in deep pain. For what? Because she creates content. I pray to God that this camera has caught this girl's face. She wore a hoodie. She put her face down throughout, came and waited. As soon as my sister opened the door, she pushed her in, poured the acid on her, and tried to get her stomach. My sister held the knife. I kept begging her, my queen, please. Whatever I've done to you, I'm sorry.
True. I analyzed that video. I listened to everything.
She told her, I'm sorry, whatever it is, I'm sorry, but why would she apologize for being herself?
Exactly.
Why would she apologize for being herself? Why does she have to watch her back because some people are just jealous of her? Why? Because her lovers give her stars. Because she's a personality online. Why does she have to watch her back? I can't grieve more people. I'm already grieving. You need to stop. These 3 women in the UK, this is your last warning. You need to stop. You need to stop. You are threatening my sister's life every single time you turn on your camera, analyzing her life and inciting hate. You need to stop. You are threatening her life and her existence. You need to stop. You need to stop. I don't care the relationship you have with anybody in her past. You need to stop now. It's not funny. It's not funny. Daddy, did the police call you back? Have they called you back? They haven't called you back. It's 3:24. They said they were going to call me in 20 minutes. Are you on WhatsApp call? Okay. Is my phone? If the phone is, let me know. Please. That's it. Now, that's it. You need now. You need to stop now. There's no excuse for this. There's absolutely, like, even if someone has I know that there are stabbings in the UK. There are stabbings for people that are in gangs. This is a content creator.
London, very hard.
This is a content creator living her life. She came here to meet her fans. She's done. She wants to go home, and now you want to go and unalive her. She wants to go home, and now you want to go there and unalive her. For what? What did she do to you? What did she do to you? Why are you an African doing this to another African sister? Why? 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 What did she ever do to you? Why is so much hate for someone who doesn't even recognize your existence?
I want the rest of you who like to talk about the fact that it's only Jamaican people who see at each other's throats on social media. I want you to really reflect on this, so that you guys realize that the reason why you think that is because you're narrowing what you watch. Yes? The African community have this going on. You see, for yourself. To this extent, American community also have this going on. A lot of social media beef has become physical across our communities in terms of our Black community. And a few has happened in the white community too. It is less proportionate to us, even though we are less in number. We're talking about ratio here. The ratio is less, but it's still very much happening. Sometimes we're very quick to condemn and say it's only Jamaican people, then see abuse. Maybe it's only Jamaicans who don't watch. You understand? It's not just Jamaican. So as you can see, this is a Nigerian following. But it's Africans across the board who are attacking the person and cyberbullying her online. And it is a East African who turned up to do the do. You understand?
Why? Okay, you want her to recognize you now?
Yes.
She should travel for security because of what? Because she has lovers that love her. For what? She should go with security for what? Is she in a gang? Is she in a cartel? Why would she travel with security for God's sake? Who did this girl hurt? The only crime she committed was to get a divorce, was to fight for a divorce. That's the only thing. That's the only crime she has ever committed on this social media. God, my heart almost stopped today. I was thinking of what I'm going to tell my father. I put my sister in the room.
So a little brother said, I don't understand how the people who came to Kora's aid didn't even take a snap or so, because the attacker was there telling them to call the police and even told Kora to come outside. If you listen to the video that I did on Facebook, because I put her audio through a voice to text analyzer, and what the woman said was that Kora had been following her. So the man who came and saw them on in the area, I don't know, it looked like it was a step or whatever, because she was heading outside the exit. He wasn't clearly would not have been quite sure how to react, because I'm not sure if the assailant was the victim or not. Because and if you notice her voice, this woman sounded cool, calm, and collected, a real psychopath. So out in terms of erring on the side of caution, he didn't do all of that because he's thinking that maybe Kora is the one, or maybe she's the one, because it's one of them about victims.
I put my sister in the room. Why do you want to unalive my sister?
Right. Somebody else says, I tend to believe the liquid was not acid. Was it proven so? Acid would have done a lot of damage, God forbid. Right, Juju? Well, there are different types of acid, right? You do have salicylic acid, which is what she says that she saw on the bottle. Okay? And just a quick Google. Let me just quickly Google the strength of salicylic acid. It's a cleanser, right? And it's a cleanser that people use in their household and so on. It's not going to be as harsh, right? Because salicylic acid itself is used to treat acne. It's used to reduce swelling, redness, unplugging blocked skin pores to allow pimples to shrink and all of that, right? So you can use salicylic acid every day, but in moderation. So well, not every day, sorry, up to 3 times a week in moderation. So if it is in fact salicylic acid, then she's not really putting anything that is too harsh on her skin. But if you look on Kora's face, her face was red. So you don't know if she mixed that salicylic acid with something. But it clearly was not so acidic that it would take her skin off. Right? I've always spoken about Nigerians and their toxicity for years, absolutely. But I think a lot of our people, we don't watch different cultures. We're not that open-minded, so we're not aware of the kind of things that's happening on those platforms. I was not surprised at all. I've been watching and observing for a while now. Maybe she was so cool because it is something she's used to doing. Maybe, or maybe she's sick. Because I genuinely believe that this young lady was not a well person. This happens in other cultures or communities, not just Jamaica. Once you expose yourself on the internet, anyone and everyone can come for you. This worldwide, sadly, lots of disturbed, hurt, toxic people out there. That's right. A lot of toxic people are out there. All right, let's go on list.
Why do you want to unalive my sister? Why? It wasn't a robbery. She wanted to honor. My sister said that her life flashed before her eyes. She was aiming for her stomach.
Yes, that was
She was
definitely
aiming for her
attempted.
stomach.
It's attempted aim. It is.
She was aiming for her stomach. And if she hadn't held that life like her life depended on it, this girl would have succeeded. She doesn't need to. She doesn't need this much hate. Stop analyzing my sister's life. Stop inciting hate. Stop threatening. You are threatening. A lot of you in that UK, 4 of you in that UK are threatening to unalive members of my family. The old witch has threatened to unalive my father. You are threatening to send her back. You have threatened all sorts of things against this girl for nothing. I don't even know who you people are. I don't even know who you people are. It's not funny. I'm here to beg you. Stop it for the very last time. The four of you in the UK, you have
marked difference. Do you see the marked difference with how Nancy is handling this case? You see the marked difference between Nancy and us. This is the big difference, you know, because even though we do have, as we can see, some real miscreant folks right across the board, regardless of whether they're African or Jamaican or whatever. The difference between the cultures is that African people have got a sense of humility. And when they recognize where the power lies, they know how to operate, right? Right now, she's vulnerable. She's far away from her sister. She does, and her sister is in the UK, still really very much in danger. So she's not going to do anything to fan the flames. This is emotional maturity. That's what it looks like. Emotional maturity. She's recognizing that if she come out and she start going with herself and she go, you know, she starts with her pigeon and she start cuss and carry on. She may just rile up those enemies to come again and to target the sister even more. You understand? So she's taking that approach of begging. Please, she's begging. How many of us Jamaican bloggers will come out and operate like this? We're going to come out with all of the hear them turn up and we chase. And we're going to come out and we're going to do things to make the situation worse. It's a lesson for all of us, you know. Don't think I'm removing myself from the equation. For all of us. Some of us are too braggadocious. And some of us are too confrontational. And we don't know how sometimes it is important to just soften things because a soft answer turneth away wrath. Or to even ignore. I have been learning the power of ignoring, you know. Don't think I'm not working on myself. Because sometimes I look out there and I see something. And I said to myself, it's not worth it. Let it slide. Just go quiet.
You tried to take away her children. You have tried everything. She's still alive. But now it has gotten to the point. It has gotten to the point when a life is threatened, everybody will be considered a suspect. Everybody, I'm now in calls with the police to get names of people who have threatened her life online. This is me begging you to stop. Stop threatening my sister's life online in the name of creating content. Because you are inciting hate and you are inciting danger. She has never answered anybody. She has never answered anybody defending her. She has never answered anybody. And now I have to give names of anyone I believe is connected to this. But you guys are a lot in the UK. East Africans, even Nigerians. You need to stop now. I've said this thing 1,000 times now. You need to stop. You need to stop. I will not rest until that African, you East African girl, Kenyan, whatever you are, until you are brought to book. I will not rest. You put a knife to my sister's stomach. You put a knife for 2 minutes. You had a knife and you put a knife to my sister's stomach for 2 minutes. You put a knife to my sister's stomach for 2 minutes.
Jaja.
I will look for you. I will find you. You will not get away with this. You will not get away with this. All of you in the UK, your names are already submitted. You people think that it's so fun and games to wake up, turn your camera on, and start analyzing someone's life who has never done anything to you in the name of support for someone. In the name of support for someone. It's not funny. And now it's game over for you guys. It's game over. It's game over. All of you, listen to me. 999. To call and give them the names of these women who are inciting violence every day. All of them that have ever incited violence in the history of this divorce in the UK. In the UK. There are 4 of them in the UK. And a couple of them in Europe that have threatened to unalive her in the name of content.
My gosh.
In the name of content.
Them people are crazy or what?
In the name
so really, if what I'm understanding up in their feelings over Justin, over the divorce. So I want a man or what? I don't understand. No man, somebody kind of make me understand if the real source of these people's resentment towards Kora is the divorce. Is this person for real? All these 3 that are busy tearing this woman down is because of the divorce? I can't just that, Nancy. It have to be because she's too liberated and they're culturally narrow in their thinking. It has to be because them don't like the fact that she has broken away from an abusive marriage and they're stuck in a for them own. I must something like that. I could have never, because she left that manipulative white man, that they would go so far as to want to take her 3 points. Are you for real? No, sir.
Content. This is me telling you that I will not rest. I will not rest. Now you have done it. You have made my heart almost stop because I've been thinking, okay, it's just people. It's just a matter of time. The hate will reduce. Maybe but now.
My gosh, Tanisha.
Okay, it's obvious.
Listen to what Tanisha. Listen to what Tanisha said. Tanisha said there is also a comment circulating out there from a particular lady that said she would personally take the time off from work to find where Kora is staying. So let me ask you something. You know, my sister, we're surrounded by a lot of sick people. A lot of sick people. Let me tell you this. As a blogger, it is actually very easy for somebody who is a blogger with experience or with resources to find out where you are. Yeah? A part of being a good blogger is being a good investigator. But it is what you do with such information. I'm sure you guys have heard of doxing. A lot of the bloggers nowadays are operating under doxing as their ethos. In other words, you cuss me, or me cuss you, I'm then going to throw out your personal files to the public. I'm going to put out your address. I'm going to put out the picture of your house. I'm going to put out the picture of where you eat, where you sleep, where you exercise, or where you school. All of that's gonna go out. And when I put out all of that, then it's either going to make you feel quite uneasy and threatened, or it is going to give an indication to those who genuinely are not okay upstairs to go and do the things them. But you know something? The criminal consequences attached to doxing needs to be more severe. You know how much of these people details may have? Yeah, some of which were given, some of which were researched. And I would never put it out there, but I file it for legal purposes should I have to act. But a lot of people, they take it and they dash it out. And what they don't realize is that there are some very sick-minded individuals out there that would take that information and actually translate that from internet to reality. Some of us with our addresses already public are sitting ducks. Every time, me not gonna lie, I worry for people like 33 times 3. Mhm. When I reflect on it, one of the lies I remember I did, I said, I wish you would move from Mountain. I would be so happy if you did. Honest to goodness, left that place. Because, and I'm not going to bring attention to it, because a lot of the followers may not necessarily be aware. But you know, and I know, and some key people know, that there is a whole movement that is generated from that place that is determined to destroy and tarnish your reputation. Because them know your business, them in your life, or what them know them twist. And it's all born out of one thing. Bad mind, which is the word we like to hate. Envy and jealousy is the more specific. You understand? And some people out there will take matters into their hands. They've already started. Look at what they did to YMK. Satila only just recently in America. Look at the fight he had from COVID till now.
Being a content creator. No, she's not the only live streamer in the world. She's not the only live streamer in the world. But this is the height. People are every day using her life as content, inciting hate, and some people have no regulation. They might have mental illness, and now they have taken it up. They have taken it upon themselves to go and finish up what these bloggers have started. They are going to finish off what these bloggers have started. And now you have crossed the line. You have crossed the line.
Boy, oh boy. It's very rough. But I want you to understand, people, that although it is shocking to imagine that you have got these Nigerians who are out here fighting against Korra because of that divorce, there's a lot that came out of that very public breakdown in that relationship that has led to factions across the two parties. Now, I know for a fact that what I witnessed of Justin was that he was extremely narcissistic, manipulative, and conniving. The amount of times he come out, tell lie, come back and apologize is enough evidence to show that. And yet he still has black women. Me not talk about the white one, because them free to support their own, so them that. Me not talk about the fact that he has got on his team African women who are going out of their way to slander her at every given opportunity. When you see them up and down in the comments, it is shocking to actually imagine that these people are from the same continent. Not even on the basis of the fact that you are looking into the eyes of the descendants of your colonizers would make you straighten the hell up. Even if you don't want to choose Korra's side, how about staying out of it? Why help to tear her down? I don't understand. Hmm? I don't understand at all. But you see, the followers often make things pretty bad. A lot of the times, the followers and even other bloggers, they get involved and they blow things out of proportion. I'm going to share with you a particular piece of content that I know that should this content have gotten to the ears of Justin, the hatred that he would have for Korra would be 10 million times over. Bear with me 1 second. Why would anybody? Give me a thumbs up when you can see my screen. Yes, yes, I remember, Tammy. All right, give me a thumbs up when you can see my screen, people, I beg. I am wondering if Jay says, I am wondering if immigration questioning her at the airport has anything to do with her attack. It may not have anything to do with her attack, but it may very well be linked to the same person or somebody who has influenced that person to go out and do what they are doing, is what I would say to that. But 33 times she probably feels safe around her current situation where the community have her back. Caroline, I'm telling you that not all the community in its entirety has her back. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So while it is that we know for a fact that quite a few do support and love her, I am telling you that there's also quite a few that don't. I mean, maybe it's my word with that one. All right, so I can see the screen. All right, let's go. So we're gonna listen to this.
Okay, pay close attention to this part. Are those other names?
It's okay, I'm going to my dance.
You gonna go to bed? You're tired of mommy's house?
A little bit, but yeah, a little bit.
Why? I thought you liked mommy's house.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's okay.
Okay, I'll tell him. I'll see what happens. But you know, you're only supposed to go on Sunday.
Yeah, my dad loves me, but sometimes he walks me at night, and sometimes he walks me in the
What did you say?
but sometimes he walks me, and at night he walks me.
How do you mean at night?
You can't hear so good?
Yeah.
It's not helping that it's a child's voice. Let me back it
How
up.
do you mean?
I tried to make it loud.
Let's see what happens. But you know, you're only supposed to go on Sunday.
Listen, listen.
Yeah, my dad loves me, but sometimes he walks me at night.
My dad loves me, but sometimes he wants me at night. Listen.
And sometimes he walks me in the
What did you say?
but sometimes he wants me, and at night he wants me.
How do you mean at night?
Yeah. It's sometimes he wants me. Yeah.
How do you mean that?
Well, in my video.
For your videos? Jimmy.
Then she puts it on mute.
Okay, pay close
Okay,
attention to this
now.
part.
Just listening to that alone by itself, what comes across your mind? Just think if you were seeing this for the first time, you weren't present on the live, because I was there. It's not what we're thinking. Well, what some people might be, right? He wakes her up at night. That's what she's trying to say. But I want you to just imagine This content creator has taken out this snippet of information and placed it on TikTok for permanent repetition. That's it, Tammy. Permanent repetition. And for people who are not fully aware of the entire live, don't even know where to go search and find the full live to get the context, can be as too lazy. It's just going to take this snippet at face value. They've put it with a bit of an explosive caption. Watch this video of Korra and tell me what her child was trying to explain to her. I'm in shock. I'm shocked. And they're going to walk away thinking that this man is doing something that he shouldn't be. So the point I'm trying to make is not that this is true, but that the way bloggers and content creators have dissected their marriage and their relationship and put things out there has fanned the flames of hatred between these two people, made co-parenting difficult, made moving on difficult, because their entire life, which is on social media, is constantly being dissected in a way that is towards biases, personal biases of content creators or platform holders. So these bloggers will take this information, they'll twist it, and they'll put it out there. Now, a man like Justin, who's got a little bit of a psychological issue in terms of how he's viewed as a father, he's really bothered about being criticized that way. And I think that's because he himself doesn't sound like he grew up in a very functional home. So he's trying to overcompensate for that. He only ever speaks about his mother more than anything. So he wants to be that father that he never had. So when they start talking about him in this kind of way, he's going to feel deep-seated resentment. And if it's one thing we know about Caucasian people, they plan their vengeance long and hard. Yes. So let me see some of this now. Jamaican females is not better. What do you mean? I'm confused, Dion. Please elaborate on that comment. Long time I say, if I was Kora, I would take my kids from that man. Yes, Nigerian bloggers do not fact check. No, they don't. They will run with everything. So this is something here we put out like a this. Just know that they're going to run with that said way, same way. You understand? They're going to use this and they're going to use it against him, and then they're going to run with it and they're going to regurgitate it. They're going to add on it and so on, because of anything for the likes and anything for the views. Anyway, listen to this one.
Ooh, Frida exposed. Ooh, Frida, it drags people in. So now they get more views. You don't have a man that can give you the money and the lifestyle that you want.
Look at this,
Let's get a
this
job.
black
Get a
woman.
job then. Don't. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I mean, how much money
money
they,
for
how
people's
much
kids.
money they actually, they have like 2,000 followers. How much money?
Well, with the 2,000 followers, when they make a headline like, "Ooh, Frida exposed,"
Yes,
ooh,
Tisha.
Frida, it drags people in.
Facts.
So now they get more views, more engagement, more people messaging.
Still, like, it's still got to be a couple $100 a month. So we're talking hours and hours and energy for poverty pay. Like, come on, guys. Like,
It's not poverty if they live in Nigeria, because one of them lives in Nigeria that I know of.
yeah, but they could still spend that time and energy and do other things to create long-lasting wealth.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. They feel like Facebook is their territory. Like every other platform, you can go there and be happy. But Facebook, they want everyone on Facebook to be miserable. So when you come on Facebook and you're showing happiness, you're showing good vibe, you're showing growth, they pounce like little hyenas. It's like
And what they don't understand is who they're trying to protect. I'm just collecting all this evidence and it's going to be used in a lawsuit.
You see what I'm saying? What
That
did
would
I
be
just
nice.
say? What did I just say? I said these people, they plan for years. Them sleep on it, them eat on it, them take as long as them need to in order to do what them need to do with you. You might have things all right, and something else lick you down the road. This is how these people are. It is in their nature. Mm.
I mean, you guys are helping me with lawsuits. Like the people that are like, it's Like,
Good, because it started with one person. It started with one
it's
black
direct cause and
widow.
effect. Go report his page. Now there's evidence of my page being reported. Direct
Yes.
cause and effect.
I have that
Evidence.
screenshot too. Yeah,
called-
it's gonna help you.
It's called evidence.
And I'll tell you right now, if you ever need a witness, I will stand in court. I will fly myself to LA. I will go to court.
Yeah.
and be a witness, a key witness to this case.
I mean, I don't really want any of that stuff. I'm just trying to move on with peace and prosperity for my children. It's not me. choosing
Man,
that. Everyone's like, oh, but-
I tell you, you have some real donkey out there. Yeah, yo, you have some people in the West, but them say sleep with the enemy, you know. You see them kind of people, yeah? We said them kind of people, yeah, the ancestors, they must see a turn over in their grave and their stomach supposed to kick up rumpus because they cannot believe that them spawn this being on the earth. Listen to her. She will be a key witness in this case. Oh, Jezebel.
things like blah, 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 about not being peaceful. I'm being very peaceful.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm letting things go that I shouldn't, you know?
Yeah. And you have
So-
endured with a lot.
Oh, yeah. I've been endured by, at the peak of it, I had 70 bloggers trying to destroy my name. At the peak of it.
Wow.
Now,
This is true. Yes, I can't stand the man. But I want you guys to understand that this is true. And this is what I'm talking about. The fact that there are bloggers. There are bloggers out there who they make things worse. And I'm telling you, a lot of the resentment that he has towards Korra is as a result of the activities of these bloggers online, right? A lot of it is to do with that. Now, while I can look at Justin and say, Justin, I don't like you because I've seen evidence of you being narcissistic and controlling. And that initial video that broke the internet, that showed that you were not a good man towards your wife, was enough for me to not like you. Me not follow up on all the other nonsense. Blatantly, I've said that video that claims that you were interfering with the little girl is done deliberately to tarnish your name. So there is objectivity there, even though personally I am biased against you. Try to know that. But a lot of them, they take this, and because they are claiming they're fighting on behalf of Korra, they are going to use this ammunition, this little snippet that can be twisted that way and say, yes, man, we can use it and make it look like same as well. And then they will ride on it and ride on it to destroy you. And then the resentment, because you can't catch them enough. Like them say, you can't catch Quaco, you catch them short. You can't catch them enough. Them, they all about them scatter all over the globe. So you're going to turn all of your anger and your frustrations towards your ex-wife. Because they're defending her. Huh. Does it sound familiar? By the way. Does it sound familiar? And yet, what are we calling him? We're calling him narcissistic. We're calling him controlling. We're calling him aggressive. We're calling him this. We're calling him manipulative. Don't we? A lot of us are out here in the social media street doing these things on behalf of somebody else. Not knowing that there are some minions out here that will take things personally and will cross over from social media into the physical world, no matter who it is you're talking about.
well, most of those bloggers have either come to my side or just went on to different topics because they realize all the lies, deceit, and just pettiness. But just gonna, so, all right, well, Frida, I gotta get off here.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is that was done to this woman. Why it is that she felt the need to come out so strong. But all I can say is that all of it contributes to everything. You've got these 3 bloggers who are in London who are busy constantly on this woman's name, wanting her demise, wanting to see her 3 points get actual tech and them talk about it. Now, this kind of reckless nature of using the mouth because they're thinking that the system's not look for us because we're ethnic minority. The systems won't look at us because we are not a body. So we can chat and do and say anything. And now look at what has happened. You see, once the systems get involved, trust and believe it is not going to stop until there is some kind of resolution. The investigation is going to go deep and wide. And Kora has got the means in order to travel back to do any kind of representation that she needs to get done or do the virtual. CPS is going to get this case should they ever find this girl. And charges will be filed if they find this girl. And it is really important that this girl be found. You understand? How hard can it be? They are going to be running all the CCTV cameras within a mile of that place. Right? They are going to be running the CC. Seriously? Graduate. I hope I didn't see you. Imagine me now, I'm my life, and my husband just go kiss me on my cheek. I cannot even do my life in peace. My God, they're going, come out, I'm on live. And he calls a plastic kiss on my cheek. Anyway. Kora don't like to spend money, Tammy, and that's her downfall. She would have to pay that. You see, this is the thing. I know that she's a little bit stingy for real. I've seen it on her. She tends not to. I mean, even Kora literally does her own makeup. Kora does her own wardrobe, everything. She doesn't even have a team of people that put her together. Because I don't know why. I don't know why she does that. Kora has too large a following not to have a management team who's able to look after her. I'm even shocked that she's just wandering around London by her little lonesome self. Like, how trusting of human beings can you be? You understand? How trusting can you be of human beings that you're just going to just be in London by yourself, no team of people around you. Now, I mean, look at somebody like Natalie Nunn. Natalie Nunn, she not travel nowhere unless she go with her whole entourage. I mean, she's a bigger star, but she doesn't travel anywhere without her entourage. You understand? And I'm just like, you should have a team around you at all times. Even if you say you don't want to walk around with security, you should never be traveling by yourself. You're actually about to go to a whole concert by your little own self and your phone. You have to start to think about security. And the same thing applies for any mega influencer that's out there. You need to be thinking about security, not walking around by yourself and do your thing and think that everybody likes me. So therefore, I'm going to be okay. Stop taking things for granted with your life. You understand? Trust me, when I turn a mega influencer, hey, I just security for surety, yeah. We're not gonna walk up and down the place just by my lonesome, you man. Oh, don't know if you guys remember Kora's Ghana trip and the way they handled her there. It was awful. From that day, I said she needs a road manager and a PR. Kora is financially capable to travel with her team. She's high profile. She's a mega influencer. And she still travels like a low level influencer. I don't get it. And it's not really about showing off. It really is about personal safety. And I don't think that she takes it seriously. I think that she thinks she's not targeted or whatever, and it's just verbal and it's all mouth. But this is going to teach her that it's not all mouth. And this is another female that has come for her. You understand? Another female that has come for her. And you don't know if that CM Justin is in the ear of some of these people. Remember, there was another blogger who pretended to be against Kora to communicate with Justin in order to then blast him into the public. I've got evidence of it. In order to blast him into the public, to show the public how Justin himself was using bloggers to get to Kora. Showed private messages between that person and Justin. Justin wanted her to be torn down on social media because he wanted to affect her income. So that she'd be brought to her knees and had no choice but to give up the kids. You understand me? So when I said that this guy is operating on a different level, of manipulation. You don't know if he has anything to do with it. I'm not saying he does. Not mince my word. But I'm saying based on the evidence that is out there and the things he has done in the past, it is not an impossibility to make a link. You don't know who's being paid. Right, let me take a look at some of the comments. You know, some men come for stay long with chats and stuff, but the time is up. Don't know if so I read that one. She got a free spirit, yes, but she got to know she got a lot of haters too. Yes. Where is the male American passport holder who came to London with her? God knows. That is it. She thinks it's all verbal. She does, because she too darn greedy and stingy to her own detriment. Fact, she needs to spend some money on her circumference. She needs to spend some money on her circumference. She needs to keep herself patrolled and protected at all times. You understand? And stop taking it for granted that all will be well. Because this is clearly showing that essentially she could have been ended today. If she never have it in her to fight this person, she could have been ended today. And even though they've poured that thing on her and it seems to have settled, you don't know if it is one of those things that it intensifies once it gets into the cells. You don't even know what was in that chemical. They've apparently sent off the chemical to be analyzed in the lab to find out what it is that was thrown on her body. Very disturbing. DMG is never without entourage. Amen for that. It's bad mind and obsession. It is. And that's what a lot of these people have. Bad mind and obsession. And what can happen from that is exactly this. This that we have witnessed with Korra is a lesson for all content creators, all bloggers. Social media responsibility is a big thing. Stop weaponizing people to go out there and cyberbully others. Stop doing things like that. Use this as a market on the wall moment. Those of you who are mega influencers, start to protect your space. Take threats seriously and act on them. Those people that are busy living on your name, writing letters, calling immigration, those are the kind of sick minds that can do worse. Anyway, guys, big up on yourself. Thank you very much for attending HDK's class tonight. Make sure that you like up the live on your way out. That's what I ask. And don't forget to share the video as well so that you can bump up those algorithms. Once again, this is your girl, HDK. Bye-bye.